So following the master mode release, we listened to we read the community feedback and so on. We had our own plans with this and basically made the next step what the rest should be. And there's three things which are not just the flight model, but the whole flight experience, right? So I mentioned before, we've got the space flight model, which is how ships use the thrusters. We have the atmospheric flight model, which are the control surfaces, which we also demoed in the past, but which got a quite big update now. And there is the quantum experience. So all of these things combined, they're moving the game towards the let's say the traversal vision that CR wants, right? Because the reason why we have nav mode at the moment, where you can like go into this mode where you can reach, I don't know, 1400 meters per second, is just there to navigate in these big spaces that we need to traverse, because we don't have the quantum code for that yet. So in terms of the thrusters, thruster flying, so this is not like a groundbreaking, oh, we do everything else. It's just like an evolution of the previous stuff. So it's just like building on what we already have. So the main thing for combat flyers out there is that we're going to have a non-spheric velocity space. This means we can go forward faster than we can come backwards or to the sides. This has the benefit that these typical 6 degrees of freedom problems that we have in combat, like backstrafing or kiting, they're much reduced. From our perspective, this just feels better, like the fights are more closer and so on. Also, we added jerk. So jerk is the change of acceleration. So instead of going within a frame from 0G to 9G, we're ramping this up now over short an amount of time, at least for the fighters. And this just makes sure that you have to plan a little bit more ahead, and the rotations feel smoother. What else is there? You can, oh yeah, and then we built in a lot of like different steps how to customize IFCS for you. So, so what you have in the game right now is more like an IFCS on training wheels, right? Where at the moment you can turn off a couple of assists like gravity compensation and G-save. And these things, in the future, they will actually always mean a little bit of like a buff in terms of like what your thrusters can do. So when you, so what you have at the moment in our internal builds, you can turn off gravity compensation, you can turn off the stability. So the stability, for example, changes the behavior of IFCS and gives your lateral thrust more importance than the longitudinal thrust, which means when you're in fights, you are better. It's better for you to, or it's easier for you to evade shots. But at the same time, it makes the flying a little bit more dangerous because it doesn't keep the TVI stable anymore. Well, that's like now technical, more technical details. I'm sorry.